everyone, it's Bree from Let's Talk Teens, and today we're going to do a little how-to video on the new iOS 12 screen time settings because I am really grateful for this. It's so nice when there are tools within the device itself that we can use as parents. So we're going to go to settings. We're going to go right into screen time, and then I'm going to be super honest with you guys and show you my times, okay? Please bear in mind that I do use this for work quite a bit, but no excuses. So here we go. So we're going to look at today, and this is my screen time today. So not only is this great to check times and accountability for yourself and your teenager or your middle schooler, but it's also really great to put up some boundaries. And so what I would suggest is after having a really good conversation with your team that you do this together, and you can even hold each other accountable if you want to do that. You go to add limits, and here you can choose the category. So say you don't want them on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, Kick Messenger, for hours and hours a day, you can go into social networking, and you can also choose multiples. So you could do all and then set up the time limits, or you can go into social media, entertainment, maybe you don't want them on Netflix or podcasts or even YouTube and things like that, but that probably goes under social networking. And then you choose your categories, you go to next, and then you can choose that you want them to be on 2 hours of social media a day, or 1 hour, or 50 minutes, or whatever it is. Now that you've added the time, what will happen is when the time limit is up, and you can also come in here and customize days. So say your family decides to take days off from social media, which is a great idea, then you can absolutely come in here and put 0 for Mondays or put 0 for Thursday, whatever it is. But once you have set up your time and you're gonna do, let's do 1 minute for right now, go back in and then screen time. So what happens is once your limits are up, you'll go back here, and as you can see, all my social media apps are darker because they are categories that have had time limits expire on them. And when I try to click on them, it says time limit. Now, because I don't have a code put up, I have control. So you want to make sure that you put in your code, and I'll show you how to do that. So I could actually just say ignore time, and then you can say remind me in 15, ignore time limit for today, and all of that. So you have the ability to change your settings. But what you want to do as a parent is go back in here, and then you can put in a code. So you put in your app limits, you set up all the settings, and then you want to use screen time passcode. And this is where you will have control over the ability to allow them to add more time. And it's not like you can just get locked out of it. It's that you'll have to put in the code if you want to add more time, so they can come ask you. And another great thing with this is, see how it says family? This is my daughter. If you set it up within a family plan, then you'll be able to view all of the screen time, all the downtime, all the things that you want to put in from your own phone. So that's a really great way to just keep an eye open on all of that stuff. So you can also set up downtimes. So this is like a curfew if you don't want them to be able to use their phone past 10 p.m. or whatever it may be. So we've got our app limits. I showed you how to set that up. The downtime is a great idea. And then you can put some always allow. So say you're worried, well, what if I turn off this app, but I can't call my child or I can't text my child? You can put that in within the allowed apps. So you can just always allow that no matter if you shut everything off or not. So you can still have that capability for emergencies or whatever they may need. And that is basically it. If you want to start over, there's a turn off screen time, and you can just erase all the settings and start over. The other thing is the accountability side of it is, as you can see at the top, you can go in and look to see how much time you spent. You can do the last 7 days. Oh my goodness. So 3 hours a day I've been spending on my phone, and it shows you in the last 7 days what apps I've been on the most. So Netflix, I've been on 8 hours a total this week. Instagram for business, Gmail, etc. And so you can scroll through this, and then this is really interesting. How many times did I pick up my phone? Like literally just like pick it up. 82 times a day. So that's something to really take a look at. I want to work on that, you know, leaving it maybe in another room at times, maybe leaving it at home if there's not an issue with not having a phone and all of that. And just maybe start to cut down, setting goals on cutting it down so that it doesn't become an addictive behavior, especially for our teenagers, but us parents as well. Let me know if you have questions on any of these things. Start combing through. By the way, side note, that's also where you'll find some of the restrictions where you can set up all of your child's abilities to view explicit content and music and things like that is also in those settings right here, content and privacy restrictions. So there's other videos that I have done on that, how to scroll through and set up all these privacies and settings and all of that. And so check that out. If you have questions, let me know, and I hope you all have a great day. Talk to you soon.